Hola, distance learners. So from now on, I'm going to be posting 2 days of lessons at a time. I'll probably post the same lesson video again tomorrow, just so you can see it twice. But I'm just going to go through what you need to do for the next couple of days for Monday and Tuesday. So hoy, lunes, el 21 de septiembre, this is what you need to do. First of all, you need to go through the online text. Go to vhlcentral.com, log in, and you're going to complete 3 activities: escuchar, escoger, and ordenar. We'll talk about that in a second. You're going to complete an ed puzzle on definite and indefinite articles. We have a quiz on Wednesday. Also, you're going to take some notes on subject pronouns, starting with slide 6. It's animated, so make sure that you are just click ahead because you're going to be in present mode. So make sure that you're in present mode. Just click because it just kind of fills in the fields. Also, you're going to read through the subject pronoun rules, slide 7, and complete the slides from that. So let's go through here. We have to be logged in to vhlcentral.com. Those are the 3 activities. Escuchar means to listen. Escoger means to choose. And ordenar means to put them in order. They are assigned to you and they're due Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. So I want you to do those 3 activities. Also, you are going to complete an ed puzzle. Remember that the is the definite article for el, la, los, las in Spanish, and indefinite articles for a, an, and some are un, una, unos, and unas. You're also going to, if you need to use VHL Central, the V-text, pages 12 and 13, those are helpful because it explains the articles, and also you did take notes on it. You're going to watch the ed puzzle that looks like this, and you're going to answer those embedded questions. So that's it for lunes. And then martes, Tuesday, this is what you need to do. You are going to do a couple more activities in VHL Central. You're going to do the VER. There's Los Hispanos in Nueva York, so Spanish-speaking people in Nueva York, which is New York. Very interesting. Also, you'll complete the singular or plural activity, the correspondences, and then the tutorial on numbers 0 through 30, not 3. Okay. So that is going to be done Tuesday. Also, don't forget to study your Quizlet, and workbook packet page 9 will be due Thursday a.m. at 9:30. So you can look at Thursday's date. That's where you'll be inputting that page is on Thursday, which is 9:21, 2, 3, 9:24. Okay. So here are the subject pronouns. So just so you know, all these notes are in your Google Classrooms or Google Slides, but the notes are here as well. So this is all about subject pronouns. So you're going to find this page in your notes packet and record the following. First of all, subject pronouns replace the name or the title of a person, and they act as the subject of a verb. And so these are the notes that you need to put into your, here, I'm going to get my face out of here. These are the notes that you're going to put into your notes. Don't forget about that. That is in your packet of notes after your vocab. So I in Spanish is yo. You is tú. You formal is usted. We have already learned that. And now look at these. He is él with an accent, and she is ella. We is nosotros, that's masculine, and we feminine is nosotras, as we talked about before. The we masculine and feminine would be nosotros. You masculine plural or just masculine familiar in Spain, they say vosotros instead of you all. That's how they say you all also, or y'all. And then you feminine plural in familiar in Spain is vosotras. You plural is ustedes. That just means you all plurally. And it also is formally in Spain. And only in Spain do they use the vosotros and vosotras, this stuff right here. They only use it in Spain. Otherwise, you can use ustedes for all of you. So when you're talking to more than one person, even two in other countries except for Spain, if you're talking to Felipe, Manuela, and Jose, if I was talking to them directly, I would say ustedes. But if I'm talking about them, I would say they, and that's ellos. And that could be masculine or it could be girls and boys mixed. And then they, if it's all girls, it'd just be ellas. Okay. Also, there's no Spanish equivalent of the English pronoun it. So generally, it is not expressed in English, which is kind of an interesting fact. Okay, so for example, it is a computer, just say es una computadora, es un problema. So you don't express it in Spanish. So these are the rules about combining people and items. So if you have anyone plus I equals we. So anyone plus yo is nosotros. If I was like saying Frank and I, or them and me, right, would be us. So it'd be nosotros. How about anyone plus you would be you all. So anyone plus tú or usted would be ustedes. Imagine you're the speaker saying this person and you. Only in Spain is someone plus tú, vosotros. So if you don't know it's in Spain, assume that it's just going to be ustedes. If it's one guy, it's él. If it's one girl, it's ella. So we're talking about them, he or she. Single items, the book, we would say él or ella, if it's a masculine or feminine item. If it's quién and we don't even know, it could be él or ella. If it's one name in the comma of a direct address. So if I was talking to Mary, I would say Mary, comma, tú. Typically, it's going to be you, very familiar. But if it would be usted if it's a person of respect, okay? Also, two or more names strung together would be ellos or ellas, like Felipe y Manuel would be ellos. If it's two chicas, we would say Ana y Maria or ellas. So that's they, okay? These are they. And then a plural group of people or items would be ellos or ellas. Or books, los libros would be ellos, and the girls would be chicas. So I want you to try these based upon the notes that you have. I'll do an example with you. It says Marta y Juan would be ellos. And if you get stuck, we have rules. So you can see this on this next one. It doesn't have the answers on this one. But those are the rules that go with each of these. So you could always print the rules off. So you could try these on your own. I want you to walk through and try each of these and replace those names or those groups with a subject pronoun. Remember, a pronoun replaces the noun. And so Susana, for example, would be ella. Okay. All right. So give that a shot. I'm going to skip ahead now. Okay. Also, Tuesday, you're going to listen to this VHL video on VHL Central. It's called Los Hispanos in Nueva York. Then you're going to answer the questions on a Google form. There's going to be so in the slideshow, you can find your Google form copy here, or you can find it also in Google under classwork. So make sure that you choose there, Los Hispanos in Nueva York. We're not learning about Montreal, okay? So just Nueva York. That's the only one that we're doing, okay? So you need to go to, in VHL, you'll go to Lección Uno. Make sure that you choose Lección Uno from all your different lecciones. Find something called the panorama. That's the panorama. And then you're going to see this, Los Hispanos in Nueva York. Now, if for some reason it just shows up in your dashboard, then life is easy and you can just go from there. Okay, so look for it in your dashboard, Los Hispanos in Nueva York. Plus, don't forget to do that Google form. Then there are a couple other activities in VHL Central to do. They are due by 9:30 a.m. in the morning. You've been assigned this that explains the concept in these three activities of practice the concept. So you're going to watch the tutorial on nouns and articles, and then you're also going to complete the singular, plural, identificar, and then the correspondencias. Those are the three activities that go with it. Remember, you're going to have a quiz on this on Wednesday, so make sure, or this, I should say tomorrow because it's Wednesday. So make sure that you complete all of these activities. And so let's see. Don't forget, again, to do the tutorial. These are things that are due Wednesday, the 3:30. Don't forget the tutorial numbers 0 for 30 as well. Okay. Now, if you need a little bit of extra practice, here's a nouns and articles quiz that's due on for the quiz that's due on Wednesday. These are all optional. You can click on any of them like this, and it's going to bring you to some kind of cool activities. Let's see if I can get down here. They have a bunch of examples. But if you go back to, let's see if I can get there again. Sorry. Once we are looking at, so for example, if you go to study Spanish and you want to try some of these little quizzes or Spanish dictionary quizzes and it's on definite articles, you can go here and try some of these on your own just to see how you're doing. Okay. All right. So that's that. Remember, due Thursday, you have two things. You need to have your numbers practice. This is the page. I need to put this down. It's numbers practice page 9 in your workbook packet. That is due. Sorry. That's going to be due in your workbook from your workbook packet. Please upload a photo of that in Google Classroom before 9:30 a.m. And that is it. This is you for a couple of days, distance learners. So if you have any questions, email me, especially Wednesday. Remember, you have that. You have your quiz. So just hang in there. I'm sure you'll do great. So hasta luego. Ciao.